Hello, Junk Wax investor community. Hope you're ready for some vintage non-sports cards. I put together a top 15 list of non-sports vintage cards I sold on eBay in the last 2 weeks. It's a pretty awesome list, but make sure you stay tuned to the end as well because I got some great bonus cards that you don't want to miss. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Alright, getting us started. From 1940 Castell Wizard of Oz, we have a Dorothy and Toto red number white box graded mint PSA 9. That was a fixed price sale for $1,100. That's a pop of 14 in a mint slab. There are 5 higher graded gem mint 10s. A mint PSA 9 sold for $245 in September of 2021, so this is quite a bit up from that. In the 14th spot, from 1985 Garbage Pail Kids, we have the Atom Bomb sticker graded mint PSA 9. That was a fixed price sale for $1,150. It's a pop of 225 in a mint slab, and there are 32 higher graded gem mint 10s. That's for the non-glossy back version. In the 13th spot, from 1979 Warner Brothers Records, we have a Bob Marley graded near mint PSA 8. That was a fixed price sale for $1,250. That's a pop of 8 in a PSA 8 slab, and there's only one higher graded mint 9. In the number 12 spot, from 1968 Panini Cantanti, we have a Jimi Hendrix graded near mint PSA 8, and it was a fixed price sale for $1,350. That's a pop of 4 in a PSA 8 slab. There's 4 higher graded mint 9s. In the 11th spot, from 1962 Mars Attacks, we have the checklist card with the synopsis of the story graded PSA 6 and sold at auction for $1,358.66. That's a pop of 56 in a PSA 6 slab. There are 92 graded higher, with the highest being 1 mint 9. In the 10th spot, from 1994 Marvel Masterpieces, we have a Thanos Gold Foil Signatures card graded gem in PSA 10. That was a fixed price sale for $1,400. And a gem mint slab, it's a pop 1, and that's the first sale on record for this card. In the number 9 spot, from 1980 Marvel Tarabusi, we have a Wolverine graded mint PSA 9. That was a fixed price sale for $1,500. Came with a bonus card, raw card number 194. It's a pop of 7 in a mint slab, and there's none graded higher. In the 8th spot, from 1966 Batman playing cards, we have Batman graded gem mint PSA 10. This card sold at auction for $1,526. That's a pop 1 in a gem mint 10 slab. Very sharp looking card. That's the first sale on record for this card, and it has an NBA gold label for eye appeal as well. In the number 7 spot, from 1952 Topps Look and See, we have Queen Elizabeth II graded near mint PSA 8 and sold at auction for $1,603. That's a pop of 17 in a PSA 8 slab. There are 4 graded higher, with the highest being 3 mint 9s. In the number 6 spot, from 1977 Star Wars Wonder Bread, we have a Luke Skywalker graded gem in PSA 10. This card sold at auction for $1,925. It's a pop of 66 in a gem mint slab. This exact card sold for $1,776 in June of 2021. In the number 5 spot, from 1977, we're going to stick with the Star Wars Wonder Bread, this time for Darth Vader graded gem in PSA 10. This card sold at auction for $3,750. It's over half the pop of the Luke Skywalker. It's a pop of only 29 in a gem mint slab. And this exact card sold for $4,780 in April of 2021. So the lower pop count there definitely giving this one a boost over the Luke Skywalker. And the number 4 spot, from 1979 Warner Brothers Records, we have Prince graded near mint PSA 8. That was a fixed price sale for $3,999. It's a pop of only 6 in a PSA 8 slab, and there are none graded higher. Alright, time to see what we have in the top 3, but before we do, if you need any hobby supplies, check out BCW Supplies. There's a link in the description box below. Use the code JUNKWAX10 and save 10% on your order. In the 3rd spot from 1967 Topps Wacky Pack, we have the Rats Crackers Die Cut graded PSA 5, and it was a fixed price sale for $4,300. It's a pop of only 5, and a PSA 5 slab there are 19 graded higher, with the highs being 1 mint 9. In the number 2 spot from 1993 Skybox The Simpsons, we have an Art de Bart It's Your Lucky Day redemption card, graded a gem in BGS 9.5. This card sold at auction for $11,202.51. It actually sold for 16,000 Australian dollars, so that's just the conversion. It's a pop 1 in a gem in BGS slab. There's none graded higher. This is the only one graded by BGS, and a few weeks ago there was a PSA 10 that was on the top 10 list as well. It was a pop 1 and it sold for $10,100. And topping the list for the last 2 weeks from 1966 Topps Batman, we have the Batman card number 1 graded mint PSA 9. Wow, that was a fixed price sale for $15,000. It's a pop of 11 in the mint slab, and that's the highest graded. One sold for $13,000 back in August of 2021. Alright, that's it for our top 15. Now that we went to bi-weekly videos for everything, I think I can sneak in a bigger list here and do top 15 instead of top 10. Hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know what your favorite cards were in the comments below. Otherwise, let's get into some bonus cards. From 1992 Star Picks Playboy, we have a Hugh Hefner autograph card with a sticker of authenticity from Star Picks. However, of note, those stickers can be removed and put on other cards. In raw condition, sold at auction for $220.50. From 1890 Duke's Cigarettes N80 Holidays, we have Derby Days graded a VG Plus SGC 4.5, and it's sold at auction for $20.35. It's a pop 1 in a 4.5 SGC slab. There are 3 graded higher, with the highest being 2 5s. Over at PSA, there have been 15 graded, with the highest being 3 near mint 7s. From 1962 Dutch CA set, we have a hand-cut Clint Eastwood graded PSA 1.5. This card sold at auction for $19.99. It's a pop of only 1 in a 1.5 slab, and there are 3 graded higher, with the highest being 1 mint 9. It's quite the range in grades. There's 1 1.5 and only 3 higher, with 1 mint 9 being the highest. From 1977 Panini Star Wars stickers, we have a Darth Vader sticker graded near mint PSA 8, and it was a fixed price sale for $399. It's a pop of 2 in a PSA slab. There's 4 graded higher, with the highest being 2 gem mint 10s. From 1964 Primrose Confectionery Bugs Bunny, we have Come and Get It graded mint PSA 9. This card sold at auction for $39.09. It's a pop of only 3 in a mint slab, and there's none graded higher. From 1947 to 66 Exhibits, we have a Marlon Brando graded near mint plus SGC 8.5, and it's sold at auction for $27. That's a low, well, it's a pop of only 1, and there's none graded higher actually. From 1955 Barrett & Co. Limited Walt Disney Characters, we have a Bambi card graded in SGC 2.5. This card sold at auction for $1,350. It's a pop of 1, and it's actually the only one graded with SGC. The PSA pop is 9, with the highest being 1 near mint 7 and 1 mint 9. From 1958 TV Westerns, we have a Steve McQueen as Josh Randall in Wanted, Dead or Alive, graded to PSA 4, sold at auction for $34. That's a pop of 3 in a PSA 4 slab. There are 90 graded higher, with the highest being 7 mint 9s. From 1970 Mr. Softy Limited Lord Nielsen Star Disc, we have a Mick Jagger graded mint PSA 9. This card sold at auction for $39. That's a pop of only 13 in a mint slab, and there are 11 higher graded gem mint 10s. From 1994 Skybox The Simpsons, we have the Bartman Wiggle insert graded near mint PSA 8 and sold at auction for $26.50. These Wiggle inserts, I think, were a bit of a lenticular motion card, and this one here is a Pop 2 and a PSA 8 slab with only one higher graded mint 9. They were inserted 1 in 6 hobby packs and 1 in 9 jumbo packs, and it was a 9-card insert set. From 1976 Donruss, The Bionic Woman, we have Jamie escapes through an underground passage graded near mint PSA 8 and sold at auction for $90. That's a Pop of 14 and a PSA 8 slab, and there's only 23 graded higher, with the highest being 4 gem mint 10s. From 1930 R129 American History Series of 48, we have George Washington graded a PSA 1. This card sold at auction for $66.66. It's a Pop 1 and a PSA 1 slab. There are 3 graded higher, with the highest being 1 PSA 5. From 1992 Star Picks Saturday Night Live, we have the I'm Chillin' card with Chris Farley and Chris Rock, graded near mint PSA 8 and sold at auction for $20.20. It's a Pop 1 in a PSA 8 slab, and there's only 2 higher graded mint 9s. From 1980 Donruss, the Dukes of Hazzard, we have Daisy Duke, graded an SGC 6.5 and sold at auction for $29.99. It's a Pop 1 in a 6.5 slab, and there's 1 higher graded SGC 7.5. There's only been 6 of these Daisy Dukes graded with PSA. There's 2 mint 9s and 1 gem mint 10 as the highest. From 1962 Dynamic Toy Inc., we have the Flintstones Jumbo graded near mint PSA 8 and sold at auction for $43.99. That's a Pop 1 in a PSA 8 slab, and there's 1 higher graded mint 9. From 1992 to 94 Nintendo Power Club, we have a perforated card. This one's Super Punch Out, graded a VG PSA 3 and sold at auction for $14. That's a Pop 1 and a PSA 3 slab. There's none graded higher. There's actually some pretty interesting perforated cards if you're into video games. There is quite a few different ones in this set. There's an early Madden football card that only has 1 PSA 5 graded. Definitely interesting. From 1978 Donruss Elvis. Elvis has 39 gold records card, graded mint PSA 9 and sold at auction for $38.89. That's a Pop of 23 in a mint slab, and there are 6 higher graded gem mint 10s. From 1926 W511, we have a hand-cut Charles Lindbergh card, graded a PSA Authentic, and it was a fixed price sale for $699.99. That's a Pop 3 as a PSA Authentic with none graded higher. From 1985 Panini Smash Hits Collection, we have AC/DC graded Gem Mint PSA 10. That was a fixed price sale for $1,000. That is a Pop 1 and a Gem Mint slab, and that's the first sale on record for that card. And we're going to finish it up with a huge lot here. This is 1963 O-Pee-Chee, the Beverly Hillbillies. Complete 66 card set in raw condition. It was a fixed price sale for $1,090. Now, it was listed as O-Pee-Chee, so that would have been printed in Canada versus the Topps version. However, I couldn't see any pop report or a list that these cards exist on tradingcarddatabase.com, which doesn't necessarily mean that they don't exist, but I don't know if the Beverly Hillbillies cards were printed in Canada, like if there was an O-Pee-Chee version. I haven't found any other ones. I did a quick search, and the listing here showed the pictures of all the fronts of the cards, but it didn't show the pictures of the back. So on the copyright line, if it's the Topps version, which most of them are, it'll say printed in the USA, and then if there is an actual O-Pee-Chee version, it'll say printed in Canada on it. So I'm not too sure if this is legit or not, because I couldn't see the backs of the cards, but if it is, it's quite rare. I could not find another single card that said O-Pee-Chee or printed in Canada. So if any of you have came across these, let me know in the comments below. This one stumped me. Alright, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite cards were. Also, if you have a quick second, please hit that like button. I truly appreciate the support. If you haven't checked out the affiliate links that we have in the description below, We have eBay partner network links for various search results specific to the video. If you want to do some browsing of some of these cards and sets, check out those links below. It's a pretty helpful reference. Also, we got a link to BCW Supplies, and you guys can save 10% with the code JUNKWAX10. And in addition, we have a link to the Market Movers app, and you can use the code JWI to get your first month subscription for just $1 to give it a try. As always, enjoy the rest of your day and keep collecting. Thank you.